Hello everyone, welcome to Rollercoaster of Running. If you are new here, thank you very much for finding us, and if you are returning, thank you for coming back as well. So we are today going to be doing a little bit of a parkrun tourism video. We are sat in a car park, so it's not one of the usual ones we go to. This is a brand new course for me. This is the Denton Dene Parkrun, and we've had to venture across all the way to Excelsior school college car park to get parked up, and then we'll go across and find the start line. So I'm not too sure where I'm going, so I hope it's easy to find, but it's super windy outside, which is making it very cold, even though we are just days away from April. I was hoping it might have warmed up a little bit by now, but never mind, we'll get to see it in its glory, I'm sure. So I'm not really sure what to expect on this one. I had a few options. I asked a couple of people where I should go, and it was more of a case of what time could I get out of the house and get to the start area. So today, let's go find out what Denton Dene Parkrun is all about. Let's roll that B-roll footage as I try and find the start line. See you there. Okay, so the start of the race is actually really close to the car park. It's literally just across the road and down a slight little hill. Just been looking at the course map, and they've got a lovely sort of like painted route on a bit just next to the start line. So I can hear they're talking, getting people to go across if you've not been before. So I'm going to go listen to the briefing. It's a 2-lap course, so it does look like there's going to be hills involved, little inclines here and there. So it'll be interesting to see what this one's like. Yeah, it's quite a lot quieter than the Town Moor run, which I think is one of the more popular ones in the region. So it'd be interesting to see. Hopefully, this is one I can keep up with to try and know where I'm going, because I've got no idea. But I'm sure we'll figure it out, and I'm sure there'll have people out seem very friendly as well.
Forward.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and if you are coming here for the first time, then welcome to Rollercoaster of Running. It's the time of the video where voiceover Andy takes over, and I think I'm going to be needed on this one because, as you'll see later on when I'm talking live to the camera, it's a hilly one. I am struggling to get my words out and putting quite a lot into it, so I think in terms of the voice you'll hear a lot is probably going to be this one instead of live Andy. But anyway, I will take you through what is Denton Dene Parkrun, and I believe it's number 4 in terms of different parkruns that I've done so far. Really enjoying this tourism and trying to get a few more under my belt as soon as possible, really. So there's another one already recorded, and keep your eyes peeled for that one, and the best way to do that is by hitting that subscribe button. But that is for when you've got partway through this, or anytime, just hit that subscribe button. Let's crack on with this one in particular though, as we go past Newcastle Blue Star Football Club, and it's quite an impressive stadium in terms of like a non-league and just a sort of divisional club. So I really liked going around it and just seeing how that's developed since the last time I was around this area. But this run in particular, which is what we're here to talk to, was run by some very enthusiastic and friendly volunteers, which of course are the only way that parkruns can work. So thank you very much to all the volunteers at Denton Dene. I really enjoyed getting to chat with a couple of you, and I thought you were all pretty superb in terms of the props and the cheering and everything that you did. So thank you once again for making it a really enjoyable experience to come down and see you, even if the hills themselves weren't too enjoyable. So I really did enjoy this part of Denton Dene, and this is the actual Dene itself. So running through here, yes, there is a lot of sort of hilly areas in here. I don't even think it flattens out at any point. You're either going up or downhill, but I thought it was really sort of pretty surroundings, reminding me of certain parts of Lord of the Rings. But yeah, I did enjoy it, really kind of perversely, I guess, because this part is all uphill till you get to the cone and then a turn around and go back down. But the bit where you go around the cone and back down literally just feels like you're kind of free falling back down the hill. So that part was very fun to be able to do on this run.
So we're on the second lap now. Goodness me, these hills are absolutely killer. Yeah, that's all I can say at the moment. It's a relatively quiet one, but wow, these hills, I don't even think undulating is the right word. They are hilly, and the bits where it's uphill feels awful. Sweating my eyes. But yeah, this is a tricky one. So we're well back into the second lap. And just got to keep pushing these legs. It's good hill training. The volunteers are super friendly as well. I just think, yeah, let's crack on now.
Ah, bless my little cotton socks. I do love a bit of a whinge about hills on a park run or a run in general. If you have been watching the channel for a little while, you'll be well used to me complaining about any kind of elevation or any kind of steep hill coming up in front of me, or normally you hear me out of breath as I've already got to the top of it, because quite frankly I can't get my words out otherwise. So yeah, if you're a big fan of hills, let me know how it is that you've trained for them, how you attack the hills. The way I've started to try and approach them is by looking down at the ground and trying to change the horizon so it doesn't really feel quite as bad mentally, but obviously your legs are still moving that way, but mentally you can kind of change your horizon and get your feet down and your head down, etc. So let me know if you've got any other tips or tricks other than just running up and down a hill. I'm all ears when it comes to hill training.
Even the downhills are quite steep, as you can imagine. So you kind of got to be mindful of your legs, not to burn them. Yeah, my Achilles is struggling with these hills. It's just feeling really tight, but we're not too far from the end. Probably half mile left. Just try and push that this half out. Oh, dear me. Good training though. You like a challenge.
So as I get ready to hand over back to the live and ambient sounds as we go towards the finish, I think I'd just like to ask a question for anyone watching this. Do you like the park runs where it is 2 or 3 laps, or do you prefer one big lap? Are you a hilly fan or a fast fan, a fast and flat fan? Let me know in the comments, what's your favourite kind of park run, and is it all about the volunteers and the feel of it, or is it all about how fast you can get around the course and you prefer to do it in one loop? Let me know in the comments, I'll be interested to see. And I'm just going to say, hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying this series. Let me know, I'm going to keep on going, but here we go with the final few meters.
Thank you. Well, that was Denton Dene Parkrun. Pretty tricky. Lots of hills. So some of them are bigger than others. Some of them are ones that you just kind of feel in your legs a little bit here and there. But yeah, it's lovely. Everyone was very welcoming. Lots of encouragement on the course from not just the volunteers but the other runners as well, which is always lovely. So small field of runners compared to some of the other ones, probably more central in terms of close to city centre or in the more studenty areas. So yeah, I'm out of breath because I'm going up another hill. Shock horror. For people who know the channel or have watched some of the other videos, I'm not a fan of hills, so that one was definitely a challenge for me, but as I said, it's always good to challenge yourself. Legs are feeling okay after doing a 10 miler earlier in the week, but I'm hoping you can hear this. It's still very windy, but I enjoyed that. The people are very, very nice. Organisation's class, especially as they can kind of get through and be a bit more personable when you don't have hundreds of people running, so it makes it a really nice one in that respect as well. The Dene section of it, where you drop down into the Dene, very pretty as well. So obviously you might have watched the Denton Dene one, which is also shock horror, very hilly. That has a super steep hill in it, which you, again, when you're doing the sort of laps of that one, can be a bit of a killer. But we're going back to the car now, and yeah, where do you want me to see me do next for the North East Parkruns, or further afield if you are watching this? Don't mind travelling a little bit. Plenty more to do in the North East. Hope you enjoy this one. There's some very picturesque views as we are on top of a hill. We spin the camera around while we're doing this. You can see out onto the other side of the A1, so it's technically the south side of the river. In here you can see Newcastle Blue Star Football Club, who have kind of built up over the years. I remember when that wasn't really much at all, but I think they might have a match on later on today. If you have enjoyed this, please hit that subscribe button, please hit the like button, help me grow the channel. Tell me where you want me to go next, any events, park runs, etc. Let's see what we can do. Always make sure you say hello and enjoy your run. If you do see me around, I'd love to have a chat. But anyway, I'll leave it there. I'll catch you real soon.